Okay, hey everybody. This is Asen with a Quest, and this is Retaliation Rescue number 3. So now for the meat. We had an option of 8 child brothels in this area, but there was no way to do all of them unless we had a large army, which we don't. Uh, the locals, willing and unwilling, knows we will leave and would help the gang. The authorities were all in the pocket of the gangs. The day we are fluid, like so many called charities, then we will end this crime against humanity. But for now, we have to stick to what is and available to us. One day, either while we are all still going or not, people will know what we have done, and they will know how we can end this child sex trafficking. And the plans are free to the world. We're really good at what we do, and there's a way of doing it, and that's why we're so successful. And I'm open to anybody that wants to do this and teach them how to do it. But so far, the other charities don't want to hear it. I think they're very comfortable in what they do. Anyway, maybe all of you will share this enough that it will be the Quest, ECSS, that will have the lead. But whoever does it is fine with me. After a lot of discussion, we chose 3 brothels to hit. The other rescues had absorbed most of the talent, so we take these on one at a time. We had the volunteers, but lacked the numbers of the team. Remember, the kids are first. The rescues up to this point had been so numerous, we were worried about having enough supplies to care for all of them. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime event, so we are going for it. Safety for the kids is number 1, and then the rest can all find its way. Volunteers had up to the second info, and the first of 3 would be hit running, and from all sides. The transports would wait 3 minutes from the time that it was hit, then move in. The spotters were all concentrated on one route for several clicks to the point 2 or 3 directions would be chosen for the safe houses. We had optional routes at this rescue if needed. Just to advise you all, we were up to almost 150 volunteers on this one, and with an additional 75 spotters left at this point. I turned away over 300, but gave them organizational positions outside of the danger zone. To allow all to enter the danger zone would put more at risk when not needed. Due to the fallen Quest members, all wanted to be there. Okay, 6 gang guards and 40 teammates seem a little overwhelming, right? Well, some will say with the kids, and will stay with the kids, and the rest will move on. But I pity the guards. Not. We hit it, and the team was waiting for the rest to move in. Or I'm sorry, the team was waiting for the transports and the nuns. They overwhelmed the bad guys, and the girls were not in good condition, so they were easy to manage. Yep, that fast. No one noticed in the surrounding area. Once the transports had passed the second checkpoint, the remaining team moved in on the local transports. It was 7 minutes till they reached a hill near the next target. At this point, we contacted the volunteers for the intel, then passed it on to the team. There were 7 guards, and with 4 outside and the rest inside. It was on a corner lot with jungle behind and open air food market to one side, closed, and an open lot to the other side, and street side was more of an alley. There were those not in combat gear would approach and would get close to the guards, and at the same time take them out. As that was about to happen, the rest of the team entered casually through the front door. Upon entry, we knew of 17 customers, and the exits were blocked with the guards all taken down. All the customers, without a girl, was given a Quest ECSS trading card and politely asked to wait. The Quest, I'm sorry, the clients that were with kids were temporarily put to sleep. That did not get, and they did not get trading cards. The commander called in the transports, and in 2 more minutes, all were rescued. Total time 7 minutes. We were getting close to the headquarters of the gang, and we had to be extra quiet. Not any attention. The transports had reached the 4th checkpoint, and so we're on the move on to the 3rd brothel right next door to the headquarters of the gang that took out our guys. Keep in mind, the headquarters has over 300 occupants. The brothel was attached but separated from the main building. This is one side we would not need cover. All the other sides were alleyways and strictly controlled by the gang. 20 skilled teammates were left and would take the kids to the transports so not to endanger the nuns and the monks. For this reason, most of the team was female. They seemed to have a better calming effect on the kids. No worry, their skills were as good as any of the men. 17 guards would be present, but most were near the front, and the intel was no customers due to an event at the main building. Sometimes God gives us a break, you know. Upon entry, all hell broke loose, and some of the guards had time to cover themselves with the kids. One of the team took a bullet in the leg, and 4 of the team took wounds from knives on their arms and legs and shoulder. At this moment, or after this moment, the guards were sleeping. The girls were huddled together and were forced to stay in the main room. The commander, bleeding from the shoulder, neared the kids and fell to her knees and looked at the kids. Sometimes all it needs is a look, and the world changes. The kids did not seem to be frightened any longer. The commander motioned in the teammates and slowly gathered the kids to get them to the transports waiting outside. The commander and 2 others set up a surprise for the gang, who would find this place empty later. Also, 2 decks of the quest cards would be spread across the floor. The team, excited and once safe, looked down from the mountain, and they were on and could see the town very active. We knew it was over for now. I could hear a big noise in the background as my commander informed me on Viber that all was good and safe and secure. Outstanding, I replied. Then commander said roger that. Then 4 hours later, I got the stats. So that will be in the next one. I'll tell you what all the stats were. All right, that's enough for now. See ya. Thanks.